Bitcoin has reached its first level of support. And what we're going to do is go over the current structures. We're going to make sure that we understand exactly what's going on with Bitcoin so we can better set ourselves off to profit from the fluctuation, right? Because that's all we want to do is take advantage of this the proper way, the responsible way, so we can really trade and prepare ourselves for the next leg up higher, right? So first level of support is the 120 moving average. We know this happens a lot of the times, not all the time, but in the past, the 120 moving average acts as a solid support or a solid resistance as a first confirmation out of multiple to confirm which direction the price is really going to go and if it's finally overextended one way or another, right? So, first level, right? 120 moving average. So now the rest will be the previous reasonable support, which is 93K. As you can see right here, it also overlaps perfectly with the 0.35 extension or retracement line, I should say, at 93K. So we have pretty strong support there. If that breaks, that will be the second level of confirmation to confirm that we are going to finally have that proper correction. Somewhere underneath 90K, ideally somewhere between 85 and 90K, to fill in these imbalances right here, which will act as another solid support line. It happens in the past a lot. If you guys go back to like pretty much any video, you're gonna see me highlight a lot of imbalances like right here. These imbalances acted as strong resistance on the way up, right? That's where price began to weaken. Down here, pretty solid. Let me zoom in a little bit. Right here, pretty solid imbalance area filled, acted as perfect support before the price pumped up higher and started retesting previous resistances. But right now, how does this influence the price, right? So we know we have imbalances down here acting as a potential magnet, which overlap pretty well with the premium section of this retracement area in red. Again, ideally between 85 and 90K is a really strong area to begin accumulating if the price were to visit that area. As of right now, we're testing support at the 120 moving average. If this fails, second support will be the 93K level down here. If the price does enter and actually has candles closing within the yellow, we know that the pathway down to the red will open up quite well, and we can go ahead and prepare ourselves to take advantage of that. We still got to keep in mind though, if the support holds strong and we start moving up higher, we can easily see the price maximize the median area up to the 1.38 extension and 99K pretty well. But we can also see a little bit of fluctuations to try to maximize this area before we go down any lower. So that's why it's very important for anyone that's taking longs is to have a very strong SL somewhere between 93K and a little bit higher, maybe the 93 and 94.7K level. And then if we do go up higher, small positions to take advantage of any more potential upside, but not enough to actually damage your portfolio quite much if it falls down. If it does, again, guys, pathways open up very well, pretty clearly into the support area down here. This area will give us a much healthier fluctuation, a corrective move that will give us a healthy setup to take advantage of higher prices coming up in the near future for Bitcoin, right? We know that Bitcoin is going to go much higher, easily 140K or higher, in my opinion. I don't believe Bitcoin has topped yet, but we need to keep in mind that short-term fluctuations is in order to see higher prices in a healthy manner. We want to see a correction happen very easily. We've seen these proper corrective moves happen many times in the past. I've gone over so many of them, and this is just the next one I'm keeping an eye on, right? The last time we had a proper corrective move was right here when the price went up, created imbalance, price filled in the imbalance, also filling in the 0.5 retracement line quite well before it had, the healthy setup to continue going much higher. It's not sustainable when we see overextended prices to the upside or even to the downside with having a proper retracement. And again, guys, the proper retracement is in this area right here, at least for me in my own personal trading. And what I'm looking for to accumulate longs aggressively will be proper retracement down in this area. So now going forward, again, very important. We still have support holding quite well. It's possible that we can see the prices in the short term go up a little bit more to try to maximize this green area a little bit more. So that's why it's important to have those smaller long positions to take advantage of upside, but also with a strong SL to make sure that we can, minimize, uh, our P&L on the way down. So then we can get out of it and then have capital set aside to take advantage of these lower prices. Again, in my opinion, if price breaks below 93K, very, very clear pathway to fluctuate our way down to below 90, a little bit below 90 before we finally start going up much, much higher, right? And that's where I plan to accumulate longs aggressively. So hopefully this video made sense, guys, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.